Hey YouTube family, Auntie is here. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture, and this is the oh my gosh version of Curls and Scoop. It's Curls and Scoop. Let's get this hugging. Okay, Tyler Perry in the sale, trying to buy BET, PLUS and VH1. Paramount is playing. Paramount has new demands. If you're ever going to buy a house and then you get down to that closing date and you got to pay for this, you got to pay for that, and you're going to have to pay for this over here. Paramount that bought BET for $2.7 billion in 2000. Now they telling Tyler Perry, you're going to have to pay $3 billion to get BET, PLUS and VH1. Tyler Perry probably was sitting there like, the hell? What? This deal's got to be done by mid-July. This is where the problem is. Whenever you make a big purchase, you got to say to yourself at the end of the day, is it worth it? Is it worth it? People are cutting the cord. A lot of people ain't dealing with cable. They cutting the cord. They're like, that's a bill we don't need. It's older people like me who are like, I'm not ready to cut the cord because I can't be trying to find my local channels that I want. Is it worth it for him to pay that much money? Paramount makes this deal. They got it's like 10 times the amount, and they're looking to make money. Now, Tyler Perry already owns 25% stake in BET and BET Plus. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Can he make money at a time when people are cutting the cable? Don't you hate when people try to change the game? It's like, well, what game we playing now? I'm telling you, I found buying a home the most stressful thing. It was a lot of stress because it was always something new. I'm getting upset just thinking about what I went through, and it was years ago. Don't you hate when they just change the rules? Byron Allen, they said, could still be in the running, but would he do it? Byron probably sitting up like, I don't know if I'm gonna give all that money, because eventually you make a purchase, you want to get your money back. You want to get your money back, and they want $3 billion. Wait, y'all, $3 billion plus. I said, well, what's the plus? They working Tyler Perry's nerves. This is going to be interesting. Going through the comments yesterday, a lot of people were trashing Megan Good for standing by her man, Jonathan Majors. But you know what? Jonathan goes back to court in August. I think he's going to be cleared. There's tape showing, did the NYPD coerce the girlfriend to say, did he hit you? Did he assault you? Was she coerced? I think Jonathan Majors is going to be clear. Right now, his career is in crisis. So he's gotten himself making good. Megan probably getting some money and some gifts, as her friends say, and she's going to go along with it. She walked in that court yesterday. You could just hear Tammy Wynette singing in the background. Stand by your man. It's going to be interesting, but I think in the end, Jonathan Majors is going to be cleared. But this is a little stain in his career. And I think that was meant to happen. But this is a tough time for Jonathan Majors. Trevor Noah, what do you do after you give up your late night show? You become a podcaster for Spotify because they've given out the money. The comedian and best-selling author has signed a deal for a weekly Spotify podcast. One of Nick Cannon's ex-girlfriends is talking. One of the ones that did not give him a child. Model Jessica White says dating Nick Cannon, he was emotionally abusive. Now, he did have one of them babies while they was going together. You reach a point in your life, you're like, God, get me out of this. I don't need to be here. She says no one likes to talk about it, but she said he can be emotionally abusive. Did he pressure her like, have my baby, have my baby? Nick Cannon has 12 children by 6 different women. Babyface says he still has much respect for Anita Baker, and he still wishes that he was on the tour because he did not want to leave the tour. But, Anita Baker was feeling some kind of way, kicked him off the tour. Missy Elliott is gracing the cover of July, August Essence magazine. She's on her way to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and making history as the first female rap artist. In this cover story, she talks about her battle with her mental health, dealing with anxiety, and really coming into her own. And she has that July, August issue is due on newsstand soon. Issa Rae, in a very brave conversation. She's in the new Barbie movie and she's doing a lot of press. She says she fears getting pregnant because she doesn't want anything to slow her down. The happily married Issa Rae is 38 years old. And I think it's very brave because there is so much pressure on women in their 30s. When you going to have a baby? When you going to have a baby? Are you going to have any children? Everybody's not meant to be a parent. Now, can a baby slow you down? In my opinion, it depends on the woman. Because as soon as my son could walk, say we was up and going. He knew what time it was. We was rocking and rolling. But everybody is not meant to be a parent. They're not. Everybody, they shouldn't have had no kids. Oh, they're not ready. You have to be emotionally ready. Babies don't keep no men. Think about how many women have had kids thinking the man gonna stay. No. You have to be emotionally ready for everything that parenthood brings, and everything. And you're gonna be thrown a lot of stuff. You got to be ready for it all. Thought that was very brave of her to admit that. Pop singer Ava Max. Why did a fan run on stage and slap her? Where the security? First, BB Rexa, the man with the cell phone. They arrested him, by the way. I'm so glad. He said he thought it was fun. The hell? Artists have to be protected when they're performing. From people running on stage, from people throwing stuff on stage. They must be protected because you can't do that. You don't go to concerts to assault the artists. Kevin Costner, this divorce with his wife. She wife number 2. She's about 2 decades younger than him. They've got 3 kids. It's a nasty divorce because now she says she needs $248,000 a month in child support. She done ran up the credit card. She refuses to leave their home. He tried to say she was cheating with somebody they let stay at their house. It has turned into a very ugly divorce. She mad. Kevin Costner, I don't know what you did. Yellowstone star, I don't know what you did. But you done made this woman mad. Because they've been saying he got somebody instead of Yellowstone pregnant. Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. LL Cool J and Ice-T are teaming up for a new A&E series, Hunting for Treasures. What kind of treasures? How about some hip-hop treasures? This show is debuting on A&E August the 12th. Where is the original clock that Flavor Flav put around his neck for Public Enemy? So they're looking for things like that and teaming up. I can't wait to see it because it answers a lot of trivia questions. And Lionel Richie, my cousin turned 74 yesterday. Everybody wished him happy birthday. But American Idol judges Katy Perry and Luke Bryan. Now, y'all not going to sit here and disrespect Lionel Richie. He's coming to Philly. I'm hoping to see him because the first thing I'm going to say is, you Lionel Richie, right? You don't let nobody disrespect you. You do know you don't need this show because you're Lionel Richie. Oh, yes. We got to see the family member. Just remind them. Sometimes you got to remind family members or friends. You do know that you did. Lionel, you don't need that show. That show, y'all ain't got no real winners coming out of there. I don't like the disrespect. I don't know why they feel the need to disrespect him, because he's more famous than the both of them. He's got more hits. Lionel, sometimes you got to remind people. You got to let them who you are. And that's all I'm going to say. You know, I'm protective of the family. Leave a comment. Boy, y'all was funny in those comments about making good. It was like, look, a girl got to do what she got to do. But she's standing by Jonathan Majors, who I believe is going to be cleared. I do believe that. Should Tyler Perry go through with this deal? And they go throwing salt in the game. Leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up if you like everything. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. It's not cute not knowing, and now you know. Thanks for joining me.